Today, we're going to cover 7 small side hustles that pay big money. And these won't be like the generic ones you're used to hearing or you already know. These will all most likely be ones that you haven't really given any thought to ever trying. The first side hustle is one that's easily accessible to most people and can pay decent money. Not to mention, you can do it strictly in your free time and set your own schedule. You can become an online tutor on sites like Wyzant and tutor.com, either part-time or full-time if you'd like. I actually did a little bit of tutoring on Wyzant myself about 5 to 6 years ago. And at the time, I was personally offering tutoring services for math, but you can tutor so many different subjects from online poker to chess to copywriting, and the list goes on and on. It's not just your generic subjects like math, science, and reading. And those are just examples that I remember from 5 to 6 years ago. They've expanded so much since then. They've not only expanded in the subjects that they offer now, but they've also been adding an online training portal, so you don't have to meet up with anyone in person if you don't want to. You can both, you and the student, sign into the portal together and then video conference to talk. And there's even a whiteboard with lots of different functions so you can both write and edit on it at the same time. It's actually really cool, and it's super revolutionary for the tutoring industry. Plus, now you have a lot more earning potential too, because you aren't just restricted to your local area. You can tutor anyone with an internet connection. The next one is one that I know firsthand can make a killing, and that's a voiceover artist. You can read scripts for people and charge a pretty penny to do it as well. You can sign up on sites like Fiverr, Upwork, and Freelancer and offer voice services there. And this is an easily accessible skill that almost anybody can do with enough practice. And despite what you think, you don't have to be the best radio voice in the world to be successful in this field. People like me and plenty of others will hire you for simple jobs like reading YouTube automation scripts, for example. Just go take a look at the 3 YouTube automation videos that I've dropped on this channel. There's so much interest in this, and there's so many people trying to start channels just like it. And people on Fiverr are charging like $20 to $50 for a simple 5 to 10 minute read of a script. It's wild. Plus, most people starting channels like this simply don't want to be the reader themselves, hence why they're actually outsourcing it in the first place. Which is proof that you don't need to be the best in the world. You just have to be able to read a script out loud properly and record yourself doing it. The third side hustle is one that's a great opportunity at the moment, but will most likely get saturated very, very quickly. So if this interests you, hop on it fast. With the release of new AI tools like ChatGPT, freelance writing has never been easier than it is right now. If someone wants a blog post written, you can just delegate that to ChatGPT. If someone wants a YouTube script written, well, you can also delegate that as well. And those are just 2 examples off the top of my head. There are unlimited possibilities here. Plus, now it takes 0 time and 0 effort to write scripts because the AI will do it for you better than you could anyway. I do say to hop on this fast though, because ChatGPT is becoming more and more popular as the days go on. It broke the record for the fastest to 1 million users, and I'm sure a lot more people are thinking of taking advantage of a similar strategy like this. But if you can rank a gig on, say, Fiverr or an Upwork profile for freelance writing right now before anyone else really gets into it, then you'll have carved out a piece of the pie for yourself, and you'll have built a moat around your freelancing business because you ranked your gigs first. The next one is one that I absolutely love, and yet I rarely hear anyone in any of these videos talking about it, and that's pet sitting. There are several apps out there that help connect you with pet owners that need someone to watch their pets for a period of time. This could be overnight, a few days, or even a week. One of the most popular apps for this is called Rover, but there are several of them out there that you can sign up for. And honestly, who doesn't love pets? This has to be one of the most rewarding and fun ways to earn money on the side that I've ever come across. And there's so many pet owners out there that travel or have other obligations and might need someone to watch their furry friend. And assuming you're not a horrible person and you're somewhat normal, almost any house or any apartment is a much better option than putting someone's dog in the kennel. Staying on the app trend here for a sec, Turo is definitely a great opportunity to earn some side money as well. Now, obviously this one is already popular, and to be completely honest, I'm not an expert on it whatsoever. But I have started looking into renting my car out on Turo. Now that my wife and I are expecting, my small Audi simply isn't the best option for safety anymore. So rather than trade it in when I buy a new car, I've been debating just keeping it and renting it out on Turo. Given that it's already paid for, it could net me anywhere from a few $100s a month minimum to a few $1,000s in monthly profit. The only thing that doesn't excite me about it is the logistics of actually picking my car up or dropping it off if that's what the customer wants, and also cleaning it after every rental. But for $1,000 to 2 or 3 every month, I could definitely wrap my head around it, or even hire someone to do it for me. So it's obviously going to require that you have a specific car in a specific year, and it's obviously going to depend on what car you have and the location that you live in. But Turo is definitely a great opportunity to earn some side money for sure. The next one is something that anyone can do and make money with. If you watched my last video, you'll know that I recently bought a house. And being a new homeowner, I've been exposed to so many other responsibilities that having an apartment just didn't have. From hanging Christmas lights on the roof to raking leaves to a number of other things, it literally never ends. And believe me when I tell you, I will gladly pay someone to do this for me next year, especially the leaves. So one of the best side hustles that you can look into is offering local yard work services. Whether it's raking leaves or shoveling snow or hanging Christmas lights or even mowing lawns, there's so much opportunity out there, and there's so many homeowners that do not want to do these things. Now, you could go door to door, you could put flyers in mailboxes, you could put signs up on the roads, or even call homeowners. But to be honest, I'm not the expert in selling services like this either, but a great channel that I recommend that you check out that gives a lot of insight into how to find clients like this and start a business like this is Mike Andy's. So I can't give you the specific how to land a client because honestly, I've never tried to. I'm just telling you what I believe would work. But I guarantee you, if I was broke right now, this would probably be one of the first things that I would try. If someone knocked on my door and offered to get rid of my leaves, I would gladly pay them hundreds of dollars to do it, and you could probably get it done easily in a day. And it's not just me. Literally looking out the window right now, my neighbors across the street are like 70 or 80, and they're not able to do theirs either. Plus, I walk my dog every day and see plenty of other houses that haven't done theirs yet either. And we're in January. What does that tell you? Lots of opportunity to do things like this. And finally, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention dropshipping. Now, obviously, I do dropshipping full time and it's literally changed my life, but you can do it part-time on the side as well. I won't go too in depth with it here because I've literally created hundreds of videos detailing how I dropship on many different platforms. So if you're interested, you can check out any one of the playlists on this channel for tutorials on how to get started and the exact strategies that I use to scale up on each one of those sites. I really hope this video helped. If you got any value from it whatsoever, please give it a like. I really appreciate it. Until next time.